Hello, this is Bob Gray Sr. Welcome to Ministry Moments, principles about ministries. I hope that you have pen and paper and ready to take notes. Every Friday, 3 o'clock Central Time, YouTube, Ministry Moments. You can subscribe there. We're almost up to 500 subscribers, so you help me out, would you? And then you can go to solvechurchproblem.com, subscribe there, or your favorite podcast provider and do it there. Get your pens out. I preached with Brother Hiles 22 years. He would, I'd say, get your pens out, write this down. He'd get up and say, put your pens up. And this went on for a long time. And finally he said one time, he said, look, when Bob Gray's up here, he gets pens out. When I'm up here, put your pens up. When there's a good looking man up here, well, you don't need to put your pens out. Anyway, you couldn't get one up on him for sure. I miss him. Today, I want to talk to you about, and this is very important. We'll never get our churches growing again until we start baptizing every week. No, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. There's only so many transfers in your town. There's only so many church splits. I never cleaned up on a church split. I sure helped a lot of guys out in town, but I never, everybody else, 10 families walked in. You're not going to build it. There are only so many transfers that you're going to get, just only so many. And so if you're depending on that, an attraction model, look, you might have an impact for a few years with concerts on Saturday night, worship teams, get the blue lights and get the concert atmosphere and all of that. And maybe Taylor Swift, maybe she'll come in and help you. But the truth of the matter is it will not last. It's not. Jack Hyles proved the right way. Lee Robertson proved it. Curtis Hutson proved it. Tom Malone proved it. And on, like Dallas Billington proved it. He was running 9,000 in 1969. A bus ministry, soul winning, in Akron Baptist Temple. I'm just saying, they've proved it. These guys with the concert model and attraction model have not proved it yet. What they're doing is they're bringing God down to man, but they're dead sure not bringing man up to God. Character and discipline. I asked for the house one time with Sword headed. I was on the board at the Sword. They had this campaign, pictures of board members sitting reading the Sword, promoting the Sword. And I was talking to Brother Hiles about it. He said, Brother Gray, my problem is I don't read sermons. I said, what do you mean? You don't read the sermons? No, he said, I never read sermons. I don't read sermons. I read biographies. And that's helped me because I got on the kick of reading biographies. And I love it. And Grand Rapids, I love to preach in Grand Rapids because there's Zondervan's headquarters is there. But not because of Zondervan, but because there's a bunch of houses there that have old books. You can go down to the basement and get a book 50 cents, 75 cents. I bought Chemistry of the Blood by Dr. M.R. DeHaan for 75 cents. You couldn't pay me $1 million for that book. I'm just saying that, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. The character building is essential. And if we don't start, the only number that really matters is not the number of people saved, not the number of people in Sunday school, but how many baptismal numbers do you have? Are you baptizing every week? If you're not, you'll not have a growing church. You may grow it with a different method, attraction model, but you won't have anything. Bill Hybels said after a study, I put it in the Baptist magazine because one of the men that did part of the study gave it to me. And in conclusion, we're running 15,000. We've got the crowds, but we don't have the Christians. If that's what you want, then you go ahead. It may be instant fame, but it'll be instant failure. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. By the time they sit through your announcements, they don't know what you believe. I'll tell you what happened here. We had 40-piece orchestra, the best music in the world, 70-voice choir, tremendous, best ever. And we had people in town who would come and sit through the congregational singing, sit through the orchestra, sit through the choir, and all of that. And then when I got to preach, they'd walk out. They loved the byproduct, but they didn't want the product. And so anyway, let me talk to you today. This will help you consistently getting converts down the aisle. Consistently, and I'm going to say it again. If you don't stir those waters every week, don't expect to have a Longview Baptist Temple or First Baptist Church or Forest Hills or Emmanuel of Pontiac or Dallas Billington or Brother Hiles, First Baptist, whatever. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. All those churches baptize every week of the world. So you've got to learn how to consistently get converts down the aisle. And may I say this, you, the pastor, have got to figure this out. 29 years, every Sunday, I had a convert down the aisle and baptized. I wanted to control that. I didn't want anybody else to be in control of it. 52 a year, if half of them stick, that's 26. The great churches only grew by 1.5, 2 a Sunday. That's all they grew by. So it's on you, Pastor. It's on you. You're going to have to get this done. So consistent getting converts done. Number one, have set times to go and not just one time. Have set times to go and not just one time. You don't, if you have Thursday night soul, which we did, or in the South, it was a lot easier. I understand the cold, no ice, no snow. But Thursday night was big. It was big for us. Thursday night soul was big. But we had 8 different times to go soul winning. And I would go soul winning at different times. I would not just go one time. I had many times that I went. So don't focus just, so set times to go. Every Friday before I went home, the burden was great. And the church grew to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And so I found out quickly that if I'd win a soul before I went home on Friday, boy, it made it so much easier. It really did. It lifted the burden because it kept somebody out of hell. And boy, that was refreshing. So number one, have set times to go, not just one time. That's a mistake you're making. Talking about consistent getting converts down the aisle, baptized every week. Number two, set a goal of giving the gospel from A to Z to 15 folks in one 7-day period. Now, wait a minute. I'm not saying all 15 get saved. But I'm saying set a goal of getting, that doesn't mean handing somebody a tract. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I mean opening the Bible or opening the gospel tract, going from A to Z, giving them an opportunity to trust Christ. Now, if you will do that, set a goal. I'm a numbers guy. Can't help it. It's just in me. I'm a numbers guy. So set a goal of giving the gospel A to Z. I'm just telling you what worked for me. If it worked for me, it'll work for you. God's not a respecter of persons. God didn't love Jack Hyles more than he does you. God didn't love Lee Robertson more than he does you, or Lester Roloff, or Curtis Hudson, or Tom Malone, or Dallas Billington. No. Now, he loves me more than you. Okay. So set a goal of giving the gospel A to Z, 15 folks, in one 7-day period. Every Sunday night, sitting on that platform, I made a couple decisions. One, with the sermons today, could they be used to help others on the road? I felt like our people needed fresh bread every week. I would let the people in Ohio or Oregon or Washington or California get the leftovers, if you please. Okay. Now, have set times to go, not just one, but times plural. Number two, set a goal of getting the gospel A to Z 15 times in one 7-day period. So on Sunday night, my second decision was to get a 3x5 card and have 15 lines. I had to fill that out before the following Saturday. It was my goal, and it drove me. All right. Number three, not all will get saved. When you give the gospel 15 times, not all of them are going to get saved, but give them a chance. They may get saved after you walk away. Give them a chance. Shorty Aiken. I went through the whole thing. I was so frustrated with Shorty. He became my bus mechanic for a year and went to heaven. But Shorty Aiken, God bless, I don't know how many family members, 15, 18 family members all got saved. But Shorty wouldn't give me time of day. And I got so frustrated with him. I went one time just before church. Will Pikett was with me, and I gave the gospel to him. And I was my mind was not thinking straight because I gave the gospel and he ain't listening. I put the Bible, he didn't put his hand on the Bible. He didn't take me by the hand. So I went through all of it and led the sinner's prayer and got up and I said, I've got to go. Got to get, I rushed to get to church, looked at my watch. came to church that night, and you know who came? Shorty Aiken. Shorty Aiken sat in the back, and I thought, oh my goodness, he was rough. He was a shorty, what they called him, but he packed. He carried weapons with him, and he was rough. And gave an invitation that night, and he walked the aisle. And I said, Shorty, I'm not going to fuss with you anymore. And he looked at me and he said, I'm saved. I said, when did you get saved? He's back at the house. I said, well, why didn't you tell me? He said, you didn't ask me. So it may happen after you walk away. Number one, have set times to go soul winning, not just one time. Number two, set a goal to give the gospel A to Z to 15 different folks in 1 7-day period. Number three, not all will get saved. Number four, have a goal of 5 converts by Saturday night to come with you Sunday morning. So by Saturday night, I had 15. I would circle 5. I would go by, so I'll pick you up at 8:30. I'll pick you up at 8:45. I'll pick you up at 9:15. I'll pick you up at 9:30. And I had a regular route that I ran on Sunday morning to pick them up. Number 5, I'm sorry. Sunday school is when church starts. Church does not start with the preaching. Get them there to Sunday school. Get them enrolled in a Sunday school class. Oh, it's a big mistake when you think church starts when don't do that. When somebody says, when's church start? 9:45. When's church start? Oh, 9:30. When's church start? 10 o'clock. Whenever Sunday school starts, that's when church starts. It's so important. All right. I'm talking about consistently getting converts down the aisle. And your baptism number tells it. And if you baptize every week, you'll grow. Number one, have set times to go, not just one time. Number two, set a goal of giving the gospel A to Z to 15 different folks in 1 7-day period. Number three, not all will get saved. Number four, have a goal of 5 converts by Saturday night lined up to come with you Sunday morning. Number 5, Sunday school is when church starts, not preaching time. Number 6, pick up your own converts. Pick up your own converts. They are your converts. If you send somebody else by, they're not going to come. You get them yourself. Go by and wake them up. Get by early. Man, if they're not up, pound on the door. So, look, I'll be back in 15 minutes. You better get out and get ready. I'll be back in a half hour. I never stood around Sunday morning. Oh, God bless. Oh, God, please bless the Sunday school. No, I was busy picking up converts, bringing them to church. I could make it just the last second and rush into that office and grab my Bible and head in there for Sunday school or head in there for Sunday night or Wednesday. It's just the way it was because I knew where my bread was buttered. Bread was buttered? Yeah, butter on the bread, whatever. All right. Number one, have set times to go, not just one. Number two, set a goal of giving the gospel A to Z to 15 folks in 1 7-day period. Next, not all will get saved. Understand that. Next, have a goal of 5 converts by Saturday night to come with you Sunday morning. Next, Sunday school is when church starts. Next, pick up your own converts. Next, on an average, 2 will come. On an average, not all 5 will come, but 2. Next, and on an average, 1 will get baptized. Okay? Now, next, number 9, do this every week. This is what I call loading the wagon. I've got all these names in my New Testament. The ones that got baptized, I have the circle. But the others are targets. And Jim Lyons taught me something one time when he came over and went soul with me. He said after 2 weeks, your chances of getting are not very good. So commit thyself to faithful men, Paul told Timothy. So if you don't want to come, fine. Waste my time, waste your time, I'm not coming back. But if you show interest, I'm going to come back. All right? Number 10, record all information in the back of your New Testament, everything. Write their names down, their phone number, and address. Just write it all down. Next, total all the names up at the end of the month. I would always draw a line, 1, 2, 3, 4. My efficiency rating was dependent on how many days out of 30 on an average. If I have 4 dates of people being saved out of 30, I'm not a consistent soul winner. That means I'm just going on Thursday night or whatever day it is. But the closer I get to 15 and 16, boy, that means I'm soul conscious. It tells off on me, and I want to know that. So I total up stats at the end of each month. Next, total all of them at the end of the year. Total all of them in a year, and then helps yourself set goals for the following year. And those goals are good. That's what you need to do. I'm talking about consistently getting converts down the aisle. Please listen to me. The most important number you have is your baptism number. It tells whether people are getting saved and how many potentials you got for Sunday school. I hope you get this. Our churches will never grow if those baptism waters are not stirred every week. And Pastor, put the onus on you. You do it. You do it. You do it. And you watch and see if people won't help you, because they will. But you've got to do it yourself first, and don't depend on anybody else. Christmas Sunday rolled around. The only thing I want a convert here. New Year's Day, I want a convert. Memorial Weekend, July 4th, I want a convert here, because I can't depend on everybody else. They're all gone. Seeing Mama or shooting off firecrackers or whatever. Talking about consistently getting converts down the aisle. I hope you'll pay attention to this, because I'm telling you, it will work because it has